2026 Kentucky Derby predictions, horses, odds, post time, surprising picks by proven horse racing handicapper. Triple Crown season kicks off on Saturday, May 2nd at 6:57 p.m. Eastern Time from Churchill Downs in Louisville, Kentucky, with the 2026 Kentucky Derby. There has not been a Triple Crown winner since Justify in 2018, but there are plenty of contenders who can achieve the feat in 2026. Renegade is the 4-1 favorite in the latest Kentucky Derby 2026 odds. Bettors might like Further Ado, 6-1, or Chief Wallabee, 8-1. Given their connections have had previous Derby success, while Renegades have not. Renegade has also drawn the number 1 inside post, which could be problematic even with what is a dry, fast track on Saturday. Before making any 2026 Kentucky Derby picks, you'll want to see what racing reporter and analyst Michelle Yu has to say before making any 2026 Kentucky Derby bets. In a wide-open Kentucky Derby in 2021, you gave out Medina Spirit, who crossed the finish line first, as the winner at 12-1. In Pool 5 of the Kentucky Derby future wager 3 years ago, she suggested a play on all other 3-year-olds, which cashed at a whopping 18-1 when Rich Strike won. She started off 2025 by correctly going all-in on Citizen Bowl to win the Robert B. Lewis Stakes, and she also predicted Forever Young's win in the Saudi Cup, Journalism's win in the San Felipe Stakes, Sandman's win in the Arkansas Derby, and Mindframe's win in the Churchill Downs Stakes. She also hit the exacta in the Kentucky Derby. In August, she hit the Fierceness Journalism exacta in the Pacific Classic, and in March 2026, she nailed the Renegade Silent Tactic Taptastic trifecta in the Arkansas Derby. Anyone who has followed her on those picks on betting sites like FanDuel Racing, TwinSpires, and 1/STBET could be up huge. Now, with the 2026 Kentucky Derby post position set and odds on the board, Yu is sharing her 2026 Kentucky Derby betting picks and 2026 Kentucky Derby predictions over at Sportsline. You can head to Sportsline now to see them. One surprise, Yu is fading Commandment, despite his status as one of the favorites at 6-1. Even though Commandment won the Florida Derby, his finish at the race was concerning. The Florida Derby winner has been on a tear lately, racking up 4 straight wins for trainer Brad Cox. "I don't like that his win margins have diminished as the races have gotten longer," Yu says. He was very game in his Florida Derby score, though. The Kentucky Derby is longer than the Florida Derby, so Commandment's potential fade late will be more problematic. Struggling to close is certainly an issue if the Derby field is tight, but Commandment also has a jockey that has failed to achieve any sort of success in the Kentucky Derby with Luis Saez. Saez has won 2 of the last 4 Kentucky Oaks races heading into 2026, but has not finished first or second in 12 Derby starts. He's unlikely to get the best out of Commandment. See which other 2026 Kentucky Derby horses to avoid at Sportsline. Another curveball, Yu is high on Chief Wallabee at 8-1. The Bill Mott-trained colt hasn't won since breaking his maiden in January of this year, but he's been right there in the Fountain of Youth Stakes and the Florida Derby, finishing a close 2nd and 3rd, respectively, in those races. The Bill Mott bandwagon has been strong with this lightly raced son of Constitution, and he has become the wise guy horse, Yu told Sportsline. An excellent drill over the strip has Bettors foaming as he adds blinkers, and of course his connections can get it done. Moreover, Yu's top pick is a horse who is screaming for more ground. She's also is high on a double-digit long shot who drew perfectly. She's sharing which 2026 Kentucky Derby horses to back at Sportsline.